Good morning, everyone. Welcome to High Vibe Mornings, the one place on the internet where all we talk about is you, your personal life, how to get you happy right now, how to take that next step in your life so you're just doing the dang thing and achieving it already. And then how do you build a plan so that you enjoy the journey to get there? Because what's the point of going on vacation? What's the point of going on vacation if you're miserable the 3 months beforehand? So, hi, I'm your host, Kelly Lunt. I'm an intuitive channel medium and law of attraction expert. And I love to come live Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, right here on YouTube. And I always start the show with a general channel message from Spirit. And then I dive into free mini reads. Super chats, of course, get priority. Um, and I think that's it. So if you're coming live, say hello. Let me know you're here. If you're watching the replay, let me know you're watching the replay. It's way more fun for me the more engaged you guys are. Just say hi. So what's up, Antoinette? Hi. We got First in the house. We got Concha. Good morning. And hey, Antoinette, there is something to that lotion you made. There's something to it. Definitely gives your skin a little bit of that, just that little bit of a glow, you know? I'm enjoying it. That's my way of saying that. So we'll give it. You guys got any little? How you feeling after yesterday's session, Antoinette? Yeah, dude, there's something to that lotion. There's just something to it. Yeah, I do like it. I'm not gonna lie though, I've been putting it on my face too. All right. Do you guys want to breathe with me, meditate with me? You can close your eyes. Just close your eyes, knowing exactly where you're at right now. It's just perfect and just fine. You're not off course. You're simply fine tuning to enjoy the journey towards what it is you desire. So go ahead and exhale out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. Out. Go ahead and breathe at your own pace, at your own rhythm. Becoming you. We invite you guys to view this as the next evolution of becoming you. Many of you just had to struggle so hard to get to this beautiful, good spot in your life right now that you're a little hesitant and resistance to the next evolution. So many of you who want more money or want love or better love, some of that evolution involves evolving to allow another person to come in and influence you. The problem is, well, not the problem. What you're coming up against is in your previous chapter, you had to work so hard to not be influenced by others to figure out who you were on your own without anyone's influences. That now it's like, no, I figured out who I am. The picture perfect person needs to come in. This is exactly, they fit right here. That's the pressure you're putting on. They have to be this picture perfect person. Okay, I can line up being in a relationship with him because he doesn't disturb any of these other pieces that I've made. But the next chapter involves a relationship, involves you two learning together, you two growing together. That means sometimes you will have to rely on the research that they did. That means that sometimes you will have to be the one picking up a little bit more as they're recouping and recovering. It's a life journey together, not a romance fairy tale. There'll be phases of a romance in there. There'll be phases of a fairy tale in there. but it's you embracing about becoming the new you who's in a relationship is going to be different than the you that's been single. You're going to be one who welcomes positive influence from a healthy person. You're going to be someone who, well, I could take care of it, babe. But look at us. I got more energy than you right now. Let me take care of it. The resistance isn't an old fear, isn't an old wound, isn't necessarily an epiphany just yet. It's a becoming to be open to allowing yourself to evolve and change so that you can become the person you need to become to allow it in. Same thing with money. You had to work so hard to get to this level of independence. You got to be willing to allow money to positively influence you. A lot of this is about you guys being willing to expand into the next evolution of you, see the world differently, see yourself differently, as well as just allow yourself to get happier. And that's what we'd like to work with all of you on today. Mm. Hey, Min made it. Min, did you get a chance to watch yesterday's show? Because at the end, I did answer your question. So I'm a little curious what your new thoughts would be after watching that. My energy feels a lot calmer since our call. Oh, good. Yeah, because it's just expanding. Antoinette and Antoinette, you remember how overwhelming driving a car used to be? And then after like a month or two, it's no big deal. And then after a couple of years, you're like, eating as you're driving. It's like you've got this. You can allow in a beautiful man into your life. When I grew into my own, we will grow and evolve together and better than what we created. Yeah, and that's I'm just gonna go on a little rant right now. um, you came back and watched. Okay, did you like it? Did you have any thoughts? Did you have any questions? Like, did it make sense? There's so many people, especially when they get into their 40s, that are, oh, I'm gonna try this health thing to feel better. Oh, that didn't work. I'm gonna try this health thing to feel better. Or some of them turn to like alcohol. You know, um, I turned to Abraham Hicks at night. How much better would your life be if you had someone at home that you were cuddling? People who are like addicted to their screens before they go to bed, if they had someone at home that was healthy, that they liked, that they loved, doesn't have to be the best human being on the planet, but just someone who is healthy and genuinely cared about you, you're going to be eating dinner, going on a walk together, or doing adult things. Then you're going to be taking a shower. Then you're just going to be talking about your days and cuddling. Just saying that sounds nice, right? So you're just allowing in cuddling. And sometimes you are going to have to be, I don't want to hear about your stupid story over and over and over again. But you know what? You're getting cuddled instead of staring at a screen. It will be more enjoyable and it will be a life well lived and it will be a life that's more alive. When someone's witnessing your story, hey, I remember you were struggling with this 3 months ago. I just said that to a friend. Um, she was, I'm not where I need to be. I didn't make $20,000 this month. And I just calmed back and was like, girl, 3 months ago, you lost your one steady day job and your business was making like 2K a month. And you replaced that steady income job in a 1 day speaking gig. And you did it again a second month. And she's like, oh, damn, thank you. You loved it? Okay, good, man. Okay, good. Good. I'm glad I answered your question. It felt right to answer your question too. Um, even though you weren't live. Life would have that steady foundation expand into other areas. I felt, yeah, that's exactly what a relationship provides. Contra, there's something in your energy. And that's exactly when you have two people who have a regulated nervous system, you have that foundation of love. So you can be like, you know what? I want to go do a workshop here at this. Actually, I'm going to use the example of the friend. She had a friend who was, you keep talking about doing live events and you just don't keep doing it. So you know what? I want to tell you what I did. I rented this room for you on this date at this time. You got 6 weeks to sell it out. If you make money, great. You can pay me back. If you don't, I'll pay for it. It'll be my gift to you. You know what she did? She got on radio shows, she got on podcasts, and I think she damn near sold it out. And now, you know the rest of the story. She did 2 months of, like, replacing her full-time steady day job by one speaking gig. Um, I'm allowing in cuddles and good mornings. Yes, good mornings and kisses. Oh, that's in my whoa, what's in my energy? I feel it. It's still that left side of the chest. I think it's deep. It's been unraveling for a while. Oh, good. Let it unravel. Okay, hold on. Spirit. Okay, so how should we guide this call, Spirit? Oh, they're telling me to keep talking a little bit. So hold on, Concha. Okay. Keep talking a little bit. What should we talk about? Oh, it's trusting your discernment. That, like, if you've done shadow work to clean up stuff from the past about past relationships, you're not going to get into one that's like your past. It's going to be a new one. It's going to be one that you choose. It's always a balancing act when you're entered into a relationship after having a bad one of, wait, is this an old fear coming up? Or is this like a genuine old fear I need to clean up? Or is this my inner being telling me no? And then can you be willing to take the time to, like, simply meditate, to tune in? If there's an inner kid coming up, can you come up right now? If none comes up within like a minute or two, it's not an inner kid or anything from your past. It's a it will be a like, oh, I just feel afraid that I'm going to lose myself in the relationship. And then you get to use the law of attraction. I'm in a healthy, committed relationship that I love and look forward to. And I feel afraid of getting enmeshed in this next relationship. And I still want to be in one. Universe, guide me. Right? They'll either guide you to a little journey of like a healing path, or they could just guide you to a person to where it doesn't like trigger you or anything. Um, because I know so many people who are unhealthy who are now in happy relationships just because they were focused on someone fun to do fun activities with. And I know someone who I even called her, I was like, hey, like, do you recognize that your husband's a little controlling? And she's like, yes. But I generally like doing activities that help contribute to the relationship. And this is a man who plans a lot of fun activities that I love doing. Well, guess what? Those activities, those we're going on horses, on a 2-week camping trip, that takes a lot of effort to get it put together. I like helping make it happen. So if most of my time is sucked up with work, planning for our retirement, and getting us ready for the trips, so be it. He works longer hours than me. If he puts together the list for what we need for the trip, I want to be doing that trip anyway. He might be doing it for a little bit of control, but it's all stuff I like doing, so I don't care. And you also hear that it's not about requiring the other person to be perfect. Like, she was aware that he was a little controlling. But she's like, "Yeah, but it's not controlling in ways that I don't mind and that I don't mind and that I actually like contributing that way to a relationship." So it's trusting that you're going to take the time to fill into it. It's trusting that you're going to be able to identify, is this an old fear I need to clean up or just a painful emotion that I'm going to have to move through no matter what relationship I get into? Because that's what it means. That's when the spirit guys are saying it's about becoming the new you. It's about becoming addicted to the expanding. Um, that's what it's about. It's this fear is going to come up no matter who I get into a relationship with. So I'm just going to self soothe as I do it. Okay. So it's just trusting that you're gonna be able to do that. I get inspired by what my uncle said in photos of Concha's workshop. Should I pursue it? I got inspired by what my uncle said, and that's your question, Min. But Concha's energy is kind of reaching out a little bit more right now. What do you? Should you pursue what? Or you just want the read from spirit? You don't want to tell me? That's fine. But let me focus on Concha's energy is just reaching out a little bit more right now. So let me. Life would have that steady foundation to expand in other areas, I feel. Okay. So, Concha, there's something I see how this is going to apply to Min and Antoinette as well. There's something in your energy, Concha, of like learning the same lesson over and over. I'll wait for your comments on that. I am good as I am now. Oh, that makes sense. I can self-soothe in a relationship. I don't have to be fully perfect. Yeah, you don't have to be fully perfect. They don't have to be fully perfect. They can have a tick. They can have a, you know, like you already know that your life is better with a life partner in it. So instead of focusing on the expanding and the becoming the new you, you're staying on the, oh, I get it. I'm ready to be devoted to. Oh, I get it. I'm ready for this. You're just on the, it is nice when there's a man in my life and when he, and especially if he's a provider type. Instead of going into the, okay, I'm ready to expand to be a match for someone where we're going to grow and shift together to make it a life story. Does that make, what's that bringing up for you, Concha? It's like when you meet a guy, you discover, oh my God, life is better when he's in there. It's like you're just at the, whoa, life's better when a life partner's in here. So it's like you're discovering new every single time instead of, I do enjoy life better when I have a partner. Life is better with a partner. I love being in a relationship so much. Right now, I'm single because I get that I'm taking a little side quest for just a couple months to get my business up and running. Life is better when he's in here. It's like resting into the life is better when a partner's here. And for right now, I'm temporarily focusing a little bit more on this than that. Does that make sense? Like I am more ahead than I am allowing. Well, let me see your new comment based on what I just said. Or is that your current comment? Hi, who's the fourth person? Hello. Okay. So let's just say you really like orange sherbet ice cream. And instead of just owning orange sherbet ice cream is my favorite. Every time you're going to the ice cream store, you're like, let me try all these samples pistachio, mint chocolate chip chocolate. This orange sherbet's really good. Let me get that. Does that make sense? Like I'm focused on a new thing instead of sinking into I have a plan and a goal first. Ooh, almost Concha. Well, let's stick with the ice cream analogy. Does that make sense? You're going to the ice cream store, you take all the samples, and then it's like, oh my God, this orange sherbet's so good. I need that. And then you come back a week later and you go through all the samples. You go, oh my God, this orange sherbet is so good. Give me that. You do it again the next week. Okay. Instead of just going, nah, you know what? I've like tried them all. Orange sherbet's my favorite. And you just walk in and go, I'll take a scoop of the orange sherbet, please. What? You're not going to try anything new? Nope. Orange sherbet's my favorite. I love it so much. It just makes me smile. I love the flavor. Well, I mean, if you like to go to an ice cream place and try all the samples, try all the samples. I'm just trying to give you an example that it's like you're going to the ice cream shop and rediscovering every week that you have a favorite and the favorite's always the same. In your specific case, there's living single life, there's living, oh, I guess you could be poly life too. Single, poly, coupled up monogamy. Um, and your equivalent with orange sherbet would be, "Oh my god, that date was so fun." That would be like, "Whoa, I get it. Being in a relationship is amazing." And then for whatever reason it doesn't work out and you're like, "Okay, whatever." Someone comes in, you're like, "Whoa, I do like being in a relationship would be amazing. I'm ready to be in a commitment." So you're like in that rediscovering, "Oh my god, it'd be amazing. Oh my god, it'd be instead of just, I do enjoy couple life." There you go, Concha. I enjoy coupled life. I enjoy coupled life. I enjoy coupled life. I enjoy being in a couple. And I get that I've shifted. Oh, there you go, Concha. I get that I've shifted and I've grown and that I now prioritize different things in a relationship than I did previously. So I'm shifting and growing to allow in a new type of relationship. I know that I do prefer to be in a relationship. I love the small things, the sweet gestures, the dates, the romance, the future planning, the vacations. I love it all. I love cuddling. Yeah, you felt it. I felt it in you too, Concha. That felt good. That felt good. Yeah. Yeah, man, I'm sorry. The energy's still on Concha. Antoinette is starting to pipe up a little bit. Antoinette, if you got a comment, let me know. That was beautiful. Cheers. And we still got a mastermind call tomorrow. Do my cacao latte. Oh, I added matcha to it. That's why it tastes different. Minary Polly, this is awesome. I'll take a relationship rampage. But yeah, wow, that was a flow of energy. Yeah. Um, okay. I hear you, Antoinette, for that request, but do you get they're all in a circle right now going, Kelly, you're doing a beautiful job. You're hearing us just fine and putting a human spin on it. They're like, it's great from our point of view. um, okay. So once you admit, I do like being in a relationship better, most people are gonna feel most people are then gonna feel like a humbling defeat, right? Because law of attraction is all about what's the end goal? Where do you want to be? Where are you currently at? You have to admit it. Sometimes you're right here and what you want is here. And that's when you ask, receive. Okay. Sometimes you ask and you're here. So you got to go on the journey. And it's humbling. And I'm going to give you an example because I actually, the little epiphany that you just had, well, okay, actually, I don't want to go there. It can be humbling. Like if you just had your epiphany of, you know what? I love it when men look out for me. I love it when they treat. I love it when they look out for me. I love it when they're in my life, and then you go to the gym a lot. So let's say you're stretching outside on the gym and just a little old man in his big old truck comes rolling by and goes, "Ma'am, are you okay?" And you're like, "Yeah, I'm just stretching before I go in the gym. I want to be outside in the sun," or whatever your reason is. So you weren't here to boom, get the man you're going to marry. You were reopening up to, all right, I do like it when men look out for me. So some people would fall into a defeat. Really, universe, that's all I'm a match for is like a little old man who definitely can't like be a husband or a father to babies. And I'm stretching, he's asking me if I'm okay. And then they'll like downward spiral. But I titled this Living in Alignment to Rapidly Manifest. Wow, that felt great. I get it. That little old man doesn't know about yoga, and he just like pulled over and said, "How you doing? You doing okay?" I said, "Yes." He's like, "Well, I wasn't sure. You were all tangled up in a mess down there." That felt good. And then maybe next time you go out, it's not a young strapping dude saying, "Let me take you out to dinner." It's maybe another like older dude that could definitely not be a husband or a father just because of his age, And he's like, "Let me buy you your cup of coffee." Are you gonna go, "Really, universe? This is what I'm a match to?" Or are you gonna go, "Thank you, universe. I like that. That did feel good." Or you can receive it with a good feeling. Because the more that you celebrate the next step, appreciate it, and receive it as if it were the end goal, that's when you're living in alignment to rapidly manifest. um, okay, man. Ooh, I kind of want to pick on you, but I also see that, well, I started the show late. I'll go for a full 30 minutes. So we got 4 minutes. Okay, interesting. I love having someone pampering me too. Okay. Min, you could stay in this limbo state your whole life if you want. You really can. Well, I feel this is themed. Wow, I feel how this is themed with the allowing more happiness. Hey, Concha, what would you title this show? You're really good at titling shows. I'm just going to start asking your opinion on it. Oh my God, highlights. Um, okay. Of everyone's energy, man, I will admit yours is the most self-sufficient in terms that I do think you could truly be have a very content life being single your whole life. Okay. Other people, I would be like, shut up. You want a boyfriend. You just don't want to admit it. But with you, I do think that you could be happy either way. I think the relationship would be slightly happier. Okay. But you've got some serious split energy. I love my single life. I love my single life. This will be the coupled life. We'll use your bracelet as the coupled life. I love my single life. I love having someone pampering me too. When you're 90 and looking back at your life, though, are you going to more enjoy, fuck, I pampered the F out of myself. I got the best massage chairs. I took myself on the best trips. Are you going to go, damn it, he died first, and I got to be the one to clean up the mess? I hate all this pain I'm in. But God, we took some epic trips together. And what Spirit is saying, Min, you already know what it's like. You saw our message to you yesterday. You already know what your single life will be like. You'll keep growing your finances. You'll keep helping them that way. You may or may not take yesterday's lesson and fully see yourself, or you might. Friendships, there is no future planning together. So you can get a new best friendship. When that one moves away or you move away, you could get another new one. We do think that you would quite like enjoying planning with someone. What do you think we should do with the backyard? Oh, yeah? You have a little bit of fear of allowing someone to influence your life. And there are going to be some things that you don't like about the person that you're with. Yeah, I let him influence me that way. And I ended up giving my best cookware up because he said he had the same thing. And turns out his is like 3 degrees less as good as mine. But he is coming up with a retirement plan for us that would help us retire earlier. I don't think I'd be able to give up my day job, but God, it is kind of nice to know that in 10 years, I, in theory, could retire. I'll probably still work and get another income stream. It's literally embracing that whatever relationship you get in, there's going to be contrast in it that requires you to always evolve. You can choose, this goes to all of you, you can choose the single life and you could choose to evolve by picking up new hobbies, getting more degrees, going to more retreats and learning intellectual stimulation, meeting new people. Or you could choose to, all right, if I'm gonna love this guy the rest of my life, this annoying thing about him, I we either need to talk and he needs to change, or I need to see how to view it differently, or I need to see how to get my need met some other way that still respects the integrity of this relationship. Your growth and your expansion will come from the relationship And many of you just have a bad association with the word contrast and assume it's fighting, yelling, toxic stuff instead of, I'm going to choose to learn how to view this favorably with him. I'm going to choose to learn how. So it's, do you guys see that? We're going to talk a little bit more about that tomorrow too. Hey, and there's 3 of you on this show and only 1 like. Just saying. I would definitely say all the Botox has worn off. For a title, it's safe to expand in loving connections. I'm gonna come copy that. I feel like there's a better one, but I'm still hung on that beautiful shirt. The backyard is a choice I'm putting on hold. Expanding loving connection and allowing true happiness. Nah, give me a relationship. Antoinette, you are right there at that step 6 where you're they're saying you're at step 5 and step 6. Okay. Step 6 is where you're like, all right, there's going to be contrast. There's going to be things about him I don't like, but there's going to be a heck of a lot more that I really like about my life. Like, well, let's go. I get it. Like life in itself has contrast. Like I always like use an example of the first humans. They were like, well, it looked like it would be fun to come down here and roam around. How the heck do we stay warm though? Well, that big fire, how do we make a fire? You know how many times they probably burned themselves before they figured out how to make it without burning themselves? And then do you know how many fires they probably started until they figured out clear all the debris away first, you know? All right, guys. Great show. Great show. I will see you guys tomorrow, and I will work a little bit more on the zodiac signs today. Lots of love. Thank you, you 3, for showing up. Have a good day. Bye.